Ashlyn.
And I'm Zach.
And we're traveling A to Z.
This week we're exploring Mexico. Right now we're in Tulum.
Today we're visiting the archaeological sites of Tulum. We're going to explore the Tulum ruins and show you some of the top archaeological ruins to visit. To get there, you walk along a road through the jungle, which is beautiful. You then get to the entrance, and there's an archaeological site in the middle with a wall that surrounds it. The meaning of Tulum in Mayan means wall. So surrounding the whole area, there is a limestone wall, which you can see behind me, and it basically has 3 walls with the ocean being the other wall. The walls are used for protection for their town. There's 5 entrances. This is entrance number 3. The entrances are fairly short and narrow, but they are about 8 meters or 26 feet thick. So behind me is the house of the Cenotes as you enter the 3rd entrance. So this ruin was built on the entrance of a cenote. In the Mayan culture, they had beliefs that the sites represent a connection with the spiritual world. It is also thought to be a site of a mausoleum because bones were found. After you enter from the 3rd gate, you have a gorgeous view of the ocean. You also get a very good glimpse of the temple of the god of the wind and some of the other ruins down below the hill. The Tulum ruins have been inhabited as early as 564 AD. So Tulum, the Mayan ruins are right on the ocean. They used to use this area as trade. So they traded fish, and then they took the salt to preserve the fish, and then they used that to trade as money, and then got the other goods they needed. So this is the Temple of the Columns, and behind me you can actually see a little bit of red color left. They got the red color from smashing up cactuses. They said this building was used as politicians coming in and making decisions for the town. This Mayan town had no more than 1,600 people living in it at one time. It was used more for a religious and ceremony center rather than a population center. This town served as a major gateway for connecting the Yucatan Peninsula to the Gulf of Mexico with the Mayan people and the modern-day Central America. So behind me was a Mayan storage, basically a pantry that they put water and goods in. And I guess behind it had like a little place that they actually stored the water. So that is a Mayan Petroglyph. They just wrote down information. The Mayans are known for mathematics and science. This is the governor's house. And you can see that ascending god that is a sculpture right above the door. So this is the temple of the descending god, and you can see the descending god above the top of the door. Very little information is known about the descending god, and this is the one place to find him. So behind me is the temple of the wind god. It's called also the watchtower, and it is the tallest thing pretty much in the peninsula, and that's why they built their Mayan ruined town here, so it could overlook, and it's a security system basically. This temple is the only one that's constructed with a circular base. The shape allows for less wind resistance for the wind god. So this is the castle, which is the most important building on this Mayan village or town. And I guess a long time ago it had a lot of paintings and it had stucco and it was red and it had lots of different statues and stuff. The main use of the castle actually served as a lighthouse for Mayan navigators, but rituals were also held on the top of the castle. So this temple is supposed to be similar to Chichen Itza, and it's one of the top actual Mayan ruins to visit in Mexico. So you can see where the castle and the ocean meet. This is why it's at a very unusual Mayan temple, because it's one of the only ones that actually is on the ocean, which is kind of cool. And it's facing the Caribbean Ocean, and this helped protect them from any invaders to come in. So right here is the back of the castle that is facing the ocean. The castle is the highest and tallest building on the site at 12 meters, around 36 feet. It was built on the solid rock at the edge of the beach and also served as a lighthouse for Mayan navigators. At night, they would put lights in the windows above that would illuminate for the sailors. After spending a few hours in the morning wandering around the ruins, we headed back to our resort. If you're near Tulum, I recommend stopping by these ruins for a few hours because they're really neat, beautiful, and very educational.